All right. So, hi.
Hi,
All right. So tell me what your name is.
my name is Kim Martinick, and my trail name is Rebel.
Rebel.
And I got my trail name the second or third day that we were on the trail before we went to Springer Mountain. We were talking about going through customs, and I was telling the girls the story that I was on a mission. I was in the military,
Yeah.
and they always tell you, military briefs you 100 times of what to do and not to do.
Yeah.
And I was in the desert, and they said, do not pick up rocks. Well, I ran a GP medium PX for all the troops, and I'm thinking, I'm in the desert, we're blowing up desert, I'm eating this sand, there can't be anything wrong with picking up rocks. And I picked up a whole bunch of rocks. There's always a rebel in
And
the crowd.
where was the rocks again? Where were the rocks?
In Cairo, in the desert.
Oh, in Cairo. Oh,
In the
wow.
Middle
That's
East,
so
yeah.
cool.
And I had tons of rocks from the desert, from Jordan and Cairo.
Ooh.
And I went through customs, and they don't ask everybody to dump their packs out, but they asked me, and out here come out all these rocks. And
Oops.
I was the rebel.
You got in trouble.
See, I was not, but I kept the rocks. They let me keep the rocks.
What?
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't.
They did.
Usually they confiscate that stuff. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, I think they felt so sorry for me because I think they chose me because they thought that she's not going to do anything.
Oh my God, I love it.
Pick out these rocks.
This sweet lady. Oh, sweet. I love it. All right, so you're on the Appalachian Trail.
Okay.
And so tell me, what inspired you to hike the Appalachian Trail? Your plan is to go all the way to Katagan, yeah?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It was my husband's dream, our dream. My husband passed away in May of 22 of pancreatic cancer. The last 6 years we traveled, we hiked, we went to hike the White Mountains. We went to Shenandoah National Forest, Skyline Drive, and hiked that 90 miles. And when he just got too weak that he could not hike anymore. And so we got into we bought an RV, and we traveled every summer. And we lived in the RV for 3 months before he died in May.
Oh.
And our plan was he had researched and planned and researched and planned, and he bought all the gear that he could, and I had a room full of gear for 2 people to go hiking.
And he couldn't go.
And after he passed away, a month after I lost him, our little dog that walked 20 miles with us anytime we were ready
Wow.
passed away.
Oh.
So I got in a really bad place really fast, and all I could think about was I had to leave. I had to do something. And so I went in the hiker room and started putting stuff and said, I'm going to the trail, and I'm here.
And here you are.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
And your husband's name is Rich.
Richard, yeah, Rick.
And do you want to tell us about your necklace?
I have a thumbprint on my neck. It's his thumbprint that the funeral home took,
Oh, it's beautiful.
and it has his name, the year he was born, and he passed.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I'm here.
It's a
I'm
good way to
here for
remember.
him.
Oh, that's so nice. Yeah. So talk to me about, living and the significance that the Appalachian Trail has. Like, what is the lessons that you learned in this very painful experience that you had with your dear husband, Rich?
Well, you get a sort of a closer walk with God because you're talking to him all day, asking for strength and power to make it through the next day, through the next hill. I've learned a lot about myself, about being patient, to not expect to climb 6 mountains in one day,
Yeah.
but to be thankful to be able to do one.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And what advice would you give to people who are, in the day to day, right? They're working every day and they're struggling to make ends meet. They're trying to find a certain bank account number before they, decide to retire. Like, what is the message that you have for all of those people?
I would say that if you have something in your heart, in your soul, that is going to knock your socks off, to do it as soon as possible. Don't wait. I took money out of 401k and quit my job to be here.
Wow. And what was that job that you were doing?
I was working in a 35-bed ER.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And I just said, it's time, You see, after the COVID epidemic and then seeing the stuff with my husband and all the bad stuff, you start putting a lot of things into perspective.
Yeah.
That tomorrow's not given. And if you don't do what you're going to want to do today, you might not get a chance.
Amen. Do you mind me asking, how old are you?
61.
61.
I'll be 62 in November.
Good for you for doing it today.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't wait. All right. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it's really, really great message.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Thanks.